And in business news, President Bola Tinubu has extended his warmest congratulations to Africa's indigenous business leader, Mr. Tony Onyemachi Elumelu, on his 61st birthday. In a statement released by his spokesperson, Mr. Ajuri Ngalale, the president celebrates the foremost businessman and philanthropist who chairs Harris Holding, Transcorp United Bank for Africa, and the founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, commending Mr. Elumelu for his industry and the uncommon spirit of excellence that governs the entirety of its enterprise. President Tinubu acknowledges the business leader's genuine passion for driving investment, creating opportunities for African enthusiastic youths, and providing them with the support they need to soar. The president further said in his words, Mr. Elumelu, was named one time the list of 100 most influential people in the world in 2020, President commended him for his steadfast trust and faith in the certainty of a greater Nigeria. Nigeria is now the first African country to adopt the International Sustainability Standards Board's roadmap on sustainability reporting standards aimed at unlocking capital investments, transforming business models, and safeguarding the environment in the country. The launch and adoption took place today at the Nigerian Stock Market in Marina, Lagos. Sunday Binibo attended the launch and filed this report.
That was the unveiling and adoption of the roadmap for sustainability reporting in Nigeria, geared towards strengthening corporate reporting in the country by the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria in partnership with the International Sustainability Standards Board, led by the chairperson, Mr. Emmanuel Faber. Once again, Nigeria prides itself as the giant of Africa as it takes the leadership mantle in the journey of sustainability reporting.
The Financial Reporting Council issued the exposure draft on the roadmap for sustainability reporting in Nigeria in this very venue on February 1st, 2024, which commenced period of exposure ended March 14, 2024. Today's unveiling of the roadmap report asserts Nigeria's leadership role in the adoption of ISSB's sustainability standards. Even more, the visit of the chair of the ISSB, Mr. Emmanuel Faber, and his team to Nigeria is not only a testament to Nigeria's support of the ISSB, but also an encouragement to all stakeholders.
They say the adoption of this roadmap for sustainability will unlock capital investment, drive growth, foster transparency, promote inclusivity, and facilitate the decarbonization of the national economy.
We are making it possible for finance all over the world, not only green finance, but mainstream finance, to start funding the transition towards more climate resilience, more socially resilient business models, but also policymakers driving the transition towards overall more resilient economies.
What this does is that it gives investors more confidence because it shows that where they are also invested in tomorrow, not just today. That's what sustainability is all about. It's about a practice about thinking about future generations. And I think that it really has come to stay.
It's really time for a collaborative action plan in terms of ensuring that these sustainability-related and climate-related financial disclosures provide the right level of transparency to value chains and supply chains.
The Executive Secretary, FRC, Dr. Rabi Olowo, pledges continuous support for the implementation of sustainable standard reporting. The visiting ISSB boss proceeded to ring the closing bell at the NGX.
Mr. Dayo Maberola, the newly appointed Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, has officially assumed duty with a commitment to lead the agency to new heights. Upon receiving the handover notes, Mr. Maberola expressed gratitude to the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, commending his vision for the agency's future direction. He emphasized the importance of adaptability and efficiency within evolving frameworks, pledging to establish a purpose-driven organization that promotes collaboration, innovation, and creativity while prioritizing transparent communication. Furthermore, Mr. Maberola reiterated the dedication to fulfilling President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, highlighting the crucial mandate of safeguarding the maritime domain.
In fulfilling our mandate, we must always prioritize safety, efficiency, and environmental sustainability. We must ensure that our maritime operations adhere to the highest standards of safety and security, protecting the lives of seafarers, passengers, and cargoes, safeguarding our maritime environment, and preventing maritime accidents and incidents. The maritime industry is constantly evolving, driven by technological advancement, changing market dynamics, and evolving regulatory frameworks. As leaders in this sector, we must embrace innovation.
Commissioner of Customs Affairs, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, Mrs. Aisha Mahmood, has cautioned electricity consumers against self-procurement of transformers, cables, and accessories without formal agreement with distribution companies. Mr. Mahmood gave the warning at the Commission's 3-day customer complaints resolution meeting with Eco Electricity Distribution Company's customers in Lagos. Customers at the forum were drawn from Lekki, which covers Lekki Face, Ilason, Ikota, Ikate, Elegushi, Osakpa, and areas around that vicinity.
The law that established the commission, that's the Electricity Act, has placed enormous responsibility on the shoulder of the regulator. So, we have the mandate of not just protecting the interests of the utilities, but also the interests of the consumers, by making sure that they are well protected, they pay the right tariff, and, we also have to establish relevant regulations just to make sure that they are covered and they are not unduly exploited by the utilities. So we're here to just tell them about all they need to know about, maybe if it comes to maybe something like estimated billing, how they're being estimated, and the capping order, as well as metering, of course, which is a genuine concern for all Nigerians as of today.
What happened today is not really different. It's a normal scenario that we encounter. More of customers laying down their complaints, and us being able to provide an answer, to the issues that they raised. We don't have a solution right there in the hall. Some of those things need to be investigated, okay, and whatever the outcome is, we will address it. And we're committed to everybody that we will surely address all the issues that they raised in the forum. Talked about engagement ongoing, to be able to now put those substations to use. Okay, that discussion is still ongoing, and again, if it requires further investment, because of looking at the length of time some of those assets have been there, we'll invest and we'll be able to use those assets.
The stock market has continued its robust gaining trend, ending the week on a positive trade. The market index moved up by 0.26% to underscore gains by companies and investors, as many of them continued to upgrade portfolios. Secure Electronic Technology PLC took over the 10% gain on its stock following sustained interest by investors. Other gainers included Julie Pharmacy, Dar Communications PLC, TIP, and NEM Insurance. Big prize losers includes PZ, Ikeja Hotels, Abe Mortgage Bank, Sovereign Trust Insurance, and International Energy Insurance. Crude oil prices are set to end the week flat after gaining around 3% last week amidst robust demand and growing supply unease. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose to sell at $81.09 with an uptick of 0.02%. Brent crude futures recorded a downward price margin of 0.03% to sell at $85.75 per barrel. Bonny Light dropped to sell at $87.62 with a decline of 0.43%. And for the OPEC basket, crude oil dealers are offering $86.03 with a downward price margin of 0.57%.